Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is Engineer Masood Akhtar Kiani, and today we have the technical session number 18, which is a Screed mix. What is the Screed? So, before going ahead, I would like to request you to press the bell icon and subscribe the videos. Let us go into the subject. What is the Screed? Screed is a quality of mix, simply a thin top layer of material laid over a concrete subfloor that is traditionally neat to sharp sand and the cement, similarly to the concrete. So industrial screed can be used for heavy duty application also, using a more coarse 6 to 10 mm aggregate. So it is used to cover the structural flooring, concrete, and can be applied either a solid in situ or precast concrete floor slab also. This is a multi-purpose mix where we can require according to the market requirements and the structural requirement. It can also be laid on the insulation as a insulation material, and the ideal for the covering underfloor slab, healing pipes, etc. Its purpose is to provide a smooth, flat surface and other finishing materials such as carpet, tiles, floor bonds can be laid on the top of it. Not only that, but it can also help to even oat a floor surface to ensure it the safe and the level inclination. As a rules of thumb, the level of the floor should not be more than the 5 mm over the space of 3 meters. So this is the tolerance limits of that. Design mix of the screed is depend upon the lab batch used in a approved qualified independent laboratory or in-house mock-up mix design, which can be demonstrated. The minimum slender of the cube strength of the screed shall be 20 to 25 megapascal, and maximum slump is the 60 mm. Limit with water soluble chloride ions to the maximum percentage by weight of cement or cementitious material permitted by ACI 301. Similarly, the bonding slurry mix 1 part Portland cement and 2.5 parts sand and water and can acrylic bonding agent according to the manufacturer written recommendation by a thick paint consistency. As per the this is the synthetic material pre-packed. It can be used in accordance to the manufacturer's written recommendations. Material at site makes a Portland cement confirming ASTMC 150 type 1 and sand, washed dry sand ASTMC 144, water clean, portable, and not determinal to screed. Admixture of air entering superplasticizer for the screed Reomix RHEOMIX 151 is the number by BASF, or it can be by a equal supplier with a different name. Screed and the concrete. What is the difference between screed and the concrete? Concrete and the screed both made a cement aggregate and the water mix The difference is that concrete is much coarser with more harder aggregate to provide increased strength, whereas Screed uses finer aggregate for the smooth finish. Screed is generally cost more than concrete, and you can find out more about the cost of Screed on the Screed pricing page. Because Screed have different prices, different admixture, different requirements. So according to the prices of the admixture, the prices can be vary from the mix to mix. Types of Screed, there are three main types of the Screed, and it's required to depend upon the basis of the requirement. It can also the bonded directly with the base, laid under bonded on top of the damp-proof membrane, or supplied as floating layer of insulation, or top up with the reinforced fiber contamination, such as underfloor heating. The minimum thickness of each types of Screed will vary depend upon the application. Generally, the more heavy duty the application, such as in industrial or heavy traffic areas, the thicker the Screed will need to be a more strong. However, a rule of thumbs, a lightweight domestic application, the minimum thickness should range 25 mm for a normal bonded Screed, to 65 mm for a floating Screed, or a Screed over and under the heating pipes according to the design of the products, which are the pipes. It is always suggested that we can consult the structure engineer or who know the specific requirement of the building sites. It's required. The Screed can also be reinforced with a fine metal mesh, polypropylene fiber, or a fine glass mesh. Delivery method of the Screed, depending upon the types of the Screed which require, it can also be delivered in a few different ways. Hence, the easy mix we can spend over vehicles out of the mix. That Screed is already laid and correct consistency, and deposit it on the site ready for laid with the bill barrow as per the location and the requirements. Ready mix companies can also provide the special Screed, and with the pumping service. The Screed pump isn't quite the same as the concrete pump, as it's deliver a dry mix of Screed that is essentially showered into the required locations. Protection and the curing. Protection freshly space Screed from premature drying and the excessive cold and the hot temperature. Begin curing immediately after finishing Screed. Cure it by one of the combination of the following methods according to the Screed manufacturer written instruction. Moisture curing. Keep the surface continuous moist for not less than 7 days, and the water or observation cover and water saturated and the kept continuously wet up to the 7 days. Or we can use the curing agent also, which is synthetically formed by the material companies. Cover the Screed surface edges on with the 300 mm lead polythene sheet. So the Screed is mostly this is used for the different purpose. It can be used as waterproof. It can be used as a top of the level of the critical areas where the space is more wide. So Screed can be pumped by by concrete pumps, and with the slow vibration, and with also addition of the fiber reinforced with the special support plasticizer in order to move and around to cover the whole surface area. So this was the briefing about the Screed concrete today, and with next session we have the another material subject where we will already discuss, and hopefully you like it, and have a nice day. Thank you very much.